Vanguards. Yep, we're back here again. It's the Vanguard cycle. New Vanguard hero in the game. And of course, in this one, we'll take a look on the new Vanguard hero. Is he worth it? Should you summon for him? And I know it's been a couple of days since he's been released. But I tried to make the video and I had technical difficulties, but that's neither here nor there. But we're gonna go take a look at him. I already summoned for him. That's gone, right? Great summoning, probably one of the best summonings I've ever had. I pulled 180 and it ended up being 5 for 180. I'll pull up the picture here. But I already have him here at Immortal, and of course EX30, talents are done, all of that fun stuff, right? But before all of that, what's up, guys? Master Styles here. Welcome you back to Inside Gaming, your go-to source for all things Eternal Evolution. And today we're gonna take our first look at R-0S. This is what I'm gonna call him. 2.0 of Res, right? Isn't it? Yeah, sure. That's what it is. He looks great. He looks great. I thought this was actually the gun of Res, but looks pretty cool. Looks cool enough to me. But let's see what they suggest, right? We'll talk about gear in a second. But middle row, okay. Charge, high attack speed, force displacement. Talk more about that later. HP, attack, damage reduction. Interestingly, no mention of attack speed. Charge, vigorous. Okay, sounds simple enough, right? No accuracy needed. For me, I went with charge. I even thought about using surge because again, he does do AoE in a sense. The displacement supposed to drag, and then it does a hit at the end. We'll talk more about the hit at the end and how annoying that is. But another option could be HP, vigorous. For more PvP, you go with more damage reduction, right? The attack speed, I don't think you necessarily need it personally, just being honest, because again, his common skill gives you attack speed and it stacks up to 10 times. After 10 common skills, he'll already have 1,000 attack speed, right? No real need there. And here in the ultimate, it doesn't really say how much attack speed it needs. It says slash frequency increases depending on attack speed, but it doesn't say how much you need. 500, 2,000, 3,000. It doesn't really say. So again, I wouldn't really focus too much on attack speed, just me personally, based off of what I'm reading. And the damage reduction you gain here from the enhancement, I don't really see it because sometimes he's squishy to me. Also, the passive, don't really notice it, right? Because there's times where he's just stunned and then he just dies. Well, we'll see. Let's take him into PvP. It's endless and all of that fun stuff. But before we do all of that, of course, we got to take him into here to see what he can do. Let's see how he is in Lost Valley. Right, so here, of course, he can't do true damage, but he still can do some damage, right? So by now, those are all common skills. So, oh yeah, I forgot I'm controlling this guy. I keep forgetting that. Let's see how he does over here. And then we come right back, hit the boss. Nice. Actually, he gets his ultimate back pretty fast. Well, it is only him, so he attacks them, pulls out the boss, but his damage looks okay here, right? Let's see it. They don't have that much HP anyways. But this one he can beat, right? This one he can beat because again, there really isn't much difficulty to that one other than, the poison that comes towards you. But this one is a little bit different. If you don't kill them within the first strike, chances are you'll push yourself into the shields. If he gets to the shields, he's gonna die. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to beat this one because again, he ends up dying. And I wish that mode that he goes into, which is the I forgot what the word that they use. Let's actually go over to here and see. I was playing around with the Vanguards there and see. I was testing out to see who crits actually on their common skill. But it goes into the AI mode. Is that what they call it? Yeah, AI mode, which was like a revive, right? It would be interesting. Let's go with vigorous, right? We'll do one. Sure, we'll do one. We have an extra 30 something, but let's just see how he does here. That's 1, 2, 3. But it seems like there's a different version of it because he swipes. He's in the AI mode right now, apparently, because he almost died. Is he still doing it, controlling his ultimate? Forgot about that. Okay. So he pushes into this. This kind of gets to get a feel of how he is. Okay, that does a lot of damage there. But I would you see how it just missed. Like I wish it had some directional to it. Like once it we'll see here. It'll tank that, right? That literally just scratched him. He punched here. You see how it goes in one direction? I wish it would turn, right? So when he casts it, he like turn back towards the target, wherever the target is, right? What was that? That was weird. That was really weird. And then he's taking a lot of damage from. See, like right there. I wish he would just turn. Like if they could fix that wherever the target is, it just goes in that area. Because that last move there obviously helps out. But he actually beat this one. Took him some time, but he got it done. You know, and again, that's long. Like most heroes would have already been done with that. So he's all right there. The first one, okay, he can beat it because, you know, there really isn't much there. But the middle one, he's just not going to beat it at all. Let's see. Where is thing? I'm like blanking on it. I have to go back. Endless. No, that is not endless, my friend. Go to endless battles. So here, the same problem that I'm having. We'll just take a look at him here. This is not the test on gearing and stuff like that. I just want to show you something because it's the same problem you're gonna have here within his own content. He's not the greatest, right? Because see, look, he's outside of the thing. Like, what? He should turn around. I wish he would just turn around for that last slash. Like, turn around to the nearest target and hit them. Can we fix that? Because other than that, he's always overshooting it, and that last hit's going to nothing. But we'll put him in there with the other Vanguards because I know that's what you want to see. Right? Just wanted to show that. And I feel like if they could just fix that, you know, it's not going to make him a lot better, but I just think it makes sense. And when I'm thinking about the new SP, right, of course, they're going to drop a new SP at some point, and it's going to be a Vanguard, most likely Terran, right? Rubier, yeah, because he's also the new guy. I think him and Rubier might be a decent combination, right? So let's just see how he stacks up here. We already could tell. I could tell, I should say, that because of that fact that slash there just goes outside of it, he's not gonna do as much damage as he should. Like look at him. He's way down at the bottom. Rubier, I forgot if he does well here. Rubier does better with single targets. But the thing is, his ultimate does double damage if it's more than one target. This is their content. There is multiple targets. Right? Only other situation where you only have one target for Vanguards is the dragon, right? And we'll take on the dragon in a second, of course. Thundercliff. But he's beating out a Rubier here, actually. Interestingly enough. He's right behind Ares. I wanted to bring him up to a higher evolution, but I wanted to make the video first before I do that because I wanted to show how he is at Immortal. But again, it's not showing me nothing. It's not damage-wise, right? But then I'm like, okay, what is the point? Because he's doing a lot of common skills, right? But my thing is, I just wish that attack could just turn around. Maybe it will increase his damage a little bit if they fix that. Like like when he goes across, instead of slashing forward, he turns back around and aim at whatever the closest target. At least give me that. But here, oh, he was passing Ares for a second there. But I guess common skill. I need to look at a Rubier. can't remember because he gives some. I need to go look at him. Something that he does. I can't remember what it is. I have to go look at it because I'm remembering something about some doubles. I need to let go of it a little bit, but hey, later on in the fight, he gets a little bit better, I guess, right? Because he ended up passing Ares. The Ares normally do well here, huh? Interesting. He's pushing. If he had more time, maybe he could push 810 Heindel. Wow, a new record. Interesting. And this is at Immortal? Huh. But this is why I say I want to bring him to higher levels because he ended up beating Ares. He didn't catch Barag. Of course, he's not doing that. Not at this point. But I think if you bring him up to higher evolutions, because he was catching up to Heindel there, okay? Surprised me a little bit. Let's go back. I wanted to see something here. Because it hit my mind. Let's go to Rubier real quick. There was something here that said something about, I don't know if it was common skill. Give me a second. I'll find it and then come right back. Okay, here it is. And Eternal Frost enhancement. Only for him or for the team? Basic attack deals additional damage equal to 500% attack. Is that only for him? It says an ally in the same role receives the shield. Okay. Do they get the same effect? Because if they get the same effect and you put him with a Rubier, and his basic attacks, I think that might just be for the Rubier, not the whole team. What does he give the team? That's what we need. So now, whoever the new SP hero is, hopefully they give some increased damage to basic attacks, right? Because again, the ultimates don't crit, but if the basic attacks can crit, which they do, then some of these Vanguards might be doing some better damage, right? But again, that's that there. Let's see how he is against the dragon here. We have to play through this. We have a couple minutes. I'm going to try 36 and see how they can do. We'll take out... Ooh, that's tough. Man, that's tough. Okay. Ares, sure. Because I wanted to see if the Rubier works. The Vanguard, well, the problem is going to be the damage, of course. But let's just see. Give me a second here. Cool. All right, let's just see how he is here, because this is a single target. So he's supposed to do double damage on his ultimate. Well, again, same problem. He's going to overshoot the boss, and that last hit's not going to do much. But again, with them here, they need to be able to survive. Barag is dead already. Wow. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is Vanguard in their own content. Oh, boy. The struggle is real. But let's actually change this real quick, because they are not going to be in the current state that they're in. But we know who could. Let's switch this over. We're gonna take out you, and you, and then we need to switch this to that. Can we get res? Yeah, res, because he increases damage. I think my res is SB 7 or 8, around there. He's really up there. And then we'll go with them three, right? Oh, gotta switch it again. We'll go with 1, 2, and 3. Right, I should know. It's a Rubier. That's who it is. Now I'm remembering it. No, do we want him there or there? Where do we want this guy? I forgot what the setup is. Damn. I literally forgot the setup because I suggested it, right? And he's running to the other side. Okay, he's still within range of what's his name? What is this guy named? Alistar, right? Let's see if they can beat it here. Gotta keep Heindel alive. What is his damage looking like? in this situation, he should be able to stay alive. And they mentioned something about energy. I thought that when they said that, you know, he was going to be recharging energy or something along the lines of that, that he was like dual function, right? Like he can be an energy based hero or a rage based hero. But here, not doing nothing really, realistically. Everybody else is out deep. Even Alistar is out DPSing him, which is interesting to me. But as you can see, the boss decides that he don't want to do anything. He just want to stand around and just watch everybody beat up on him. Awesome. And that's what happened. I completely forgot to mention that in that guy's video, that the boss is just standing around. Yeah, he's basically locked out. Yeah, pretty much. No one's gonna die. We don't have Barag. That's what it is, because the damage would be going up. But again, very simple, very easy. We'll beat it. Can we beat it in time, though? That's the other question. Yeah, they're easy standing around. Cool. But for the new hero, it's not doing too well here in terms of damage compared to Rubeer. Rubeer is doing more damage than him. But I don't know. I don't know if that's the fix, right? If when he does that slash, he turns around versus slashing forward. Because every time he's just missing. He's out of the circle on his own content, right? With the bug boss, whatever that is, spider boss. Even with the dragon, he's still overshooting the dragon when he does his ultimate. So we're close to getting there. We got the tickets. We'll take those 2 limited tickets, and yeah, 36 is down. This team works, yeah, but you need Awaken 5 Hindo to do it, to shut them down like that. Once you put in Alistar, it'll help to protect the team. So again, just off of the PvE showing, right, it's not really worth it, right? Like, I guess for endless battles, but again, like points, Team Annihilation run through everything. Like, you put Team Annihilation in there, you're gonna put up more points than having all of the recommended heroes. So right now for the summits, I just get 1 copy, and then at least matter of fact, if you didn't summon for him and you're on the fence, I'll just wait till next week. Realistically, the reason why I say wait till next week, because at least next week the new Vanguard SP should be coming out. Then you could kind of see the real worth within this guy, because right now he's not really showing me nothing. Me personally, I know. I heard a couple of people in my Discord saying, you know, he's all right, but again, maybe it's the build. Maybe I'm missing something. But if you have built him and if you've built him and he's putting out more damage, let me know that in the comments. It's not just for me, but also for the community, right? Because we want to know the proper way to build this guy. Because for me, I would assume HP would be the way to go, right? Because he don't need the other stuff. Damage reduction, he at this point, for me, he already have a base of 92% damage reduction. I gave him an additional 41. So again, there's only one other thing left to do, is taking them into PvP. Like Vanguards and PvP. Sure. I'm doing it only for you. For you. Yes, you. You're looking at me. Okay. So, if this goes right, I can show you what he would really look like if he would actually do what he was intended to do. If it goes right, you'll see. Let's take, because I fought this team a couple of times. Let's see if we can get the right sequence, so I can show you a little bit of what I'm looking for and what I'm hoping for. Oh my God, what was that? I didn't know that was Barag. And then where's thing? When does the team start falling apart? Okay, so the team start falling apart, and everybody else is gonna die off, right? Right. Let's see if we can get that sequence in. I want Barag to fall too, right? Dang, I don't think we're gonna get that sequence. Okay, Barag is down. Heindel's still up, and we're still fighting Kara. Okay, here it is. And we're still fighting, what's his name? Now, mind you, Kara didn't absorb a whole lot of HP. But the way you kill Kara is actually through what? Stuns. See? But you see that, right? You see how he literally just cut through Kara like he was butter, right? But you see that? Can we get that consistently? Like in that mode there, I hate I can't show you the damage, but just rewind it, right? That's the only time where I see that, like, okay, this guy could be pretty good. Because think about it, when Kara absorbs all of that HP, it's hard to take him down. The weakness of Kara is being stunned, because then you can actually take him out. Other than that, he literally one-swiped Kara. Yeah. But this is more, we'll fight Vanguards here, right? But the Vanguard team, it's doable, right? In this situation, it's kind of a mirror in a sense. And of course, we got Smith in there, not doing much, but what it's supposed to. Heindl's gonna go through, take out there, Zamira, beautiful. Awakening for Zamira, please. Put it in the comments, because we need that. And this is just showing, see his damage, nowhere, he's dead already. And he's supposed to have all this high damage reduction, and my Heindel is dead. And Rubier is still alive, right? Getting it done, facing off against Ares, and who else? Barag. I think Barag, but I think Barag is great. Oh my goodness, Ares versus Barag. This is interesting, right? But I think Barag is great in PvP. Bring up Barag to Awakening 7, please. I've been saying it. Yeah, this Hunter team is annoying. Because I fought all these fights, so I already know. Yeah, I don't think they can win this one. The problem here is Alistar. And then actually, the new support hero that are supposed to be for energy, if you put them on this Hunter team, let's just watch here how annoying this becomes. It really becomes so annoying. Okay, she dies, but she got too many lives. She's gone. Great, good job, Heindel. Oh man, I wish they could have taken out that support. That support is very annoying to deal with. Okay, maybe this fight isn't the same fight, but again, see, his damage is poor in PvP. We lost our Maz, and the problem here is the layers. The new SP need to find a way to remove the layers, right? Just start nullifying them or block them or something. Shield block, that would be beautiful. Layer block, anything that stops this additional thing. And he's dead. He didn't even do anything. Most of it is Barag. Barag is dead. Oh, he came back to life. He still have one more left. And as you can see, we messed up by not being able to kill the support. Yep, Barag. Yeah, see, Alistar. Kill this guy. Get him out of here. Yep. Wait, how did she come back to life again? What? I thought she already died. Oh boy. And it's like, for some reason, we're not healing. Oh, Artemis. That's who it is. Artemis reduces your, your max HP, right? She has that effect. Oh boy, bye Heindel. At least Zamira stayed around the whole time. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. But like I said, I already knew we weren't going to be that team, and we're supposed to be good against them, but that support there, man, annoying. Plus Alistar, oh goodness. Not the greatest of showing, because again, in PvP, not showing me none. This is why I suggest you wait till next week, see what the SP is bringing to the table, if you really throw tickets at this guy, because again, it's not showing me none. Okay, but I was thinking like, okay, maybe if I increase his HP, even against the summoners, it's even worse. Like, they're not. It's gonna be on Barag and of course, what's his name? Heindel. Heindel's about to die, which then it's basically all gonna fall apart. But he has moments, like in this situation here, right? If he can get out of the stun lock, he can actually beat them. Yeah, by himself, but he's not gonna get out of the stun lock, right? If he has no way to remove control effects. So that's something that he may need. If he can get the ability to remove control effects, he can run through these summoners. He'll kill them fast, especially when it's just him. Yeah. Let's try a lighter version. Maybe that'll help. Alu. See, this is a lighter summoner team. Yeah, Eindhoven's just doing most of the work. Do they have? Yeah, they have Alistar. Alistar on any team is just so annoying to deal with. So you have to take him out early, because then everybody's gonna get ramped up and start going. I think Alistar is dead, right? I think so. And the fact that Alistar even have cheat debt is just like, dude, like, come on. And the new hero, he's not doing nothing. He's not showing me nothing. So what I'm gonna do, right? I'm actually gonna bring him to Immortal. What's that? 6. Immortal 3, because I want to see if that helps. If not, then it is what it is. Okay, Immortal 3, you got about what, 600,000 HP increase. Okay, let's just see. I'm gonna fight this tank team one more time. I just want to see something, see if it makes a difference, right? Again, see, like always, we start out, it looks great, right? Remind me, what team is like that, where everything looks great and then it just starts falling apart as time goes by? So there goes Maz, down goes Maz, and also, I think he's dead. Orton's dead there, okay? How's his damage? Well, it is only him, okay? Somebody else is down. Barag is still up. This is why I want Barag to not make it, because what ends up happening is that Barag, we actually have our full team. Okay. Oh, thing's already dead. Wow. Okay. Interesting. And I find it interesting that we actually do better against tanks, right? I'll find another tank team. Yeah, for some reason I thought I had another tank team in my friend list. Maybe they switched. But let's take on the Vanguards one last time and then give you my final verdict, right? Because, again, this is Mayhem's Vanguard team. I guess Mayhem doesn't like him because he's not running him, right? He's running what? Claire. And he's going to end up dying here. Yep. Barag, Heindel, Barag versus the whole team. And the root beer, yeah. They end up losing here. Yep. The concept theme is getting worked. Wow. Okay. Now do you understand why I don't like using Vanguards? How many L's am I gonna take? Verdict. Just wait. Wait till next week. The update. See what the SP brings to the table. If the SP doesn't make, because I'm going to test out the SP in one copy. One to two copies, 3 to 4 copies, and so on and so forth. If he doesn't bring anything to, remove the control effects, right? Because this guy, he keeps getting stunned, and when he's stunned, that's the thing about the Vanguards. They can't do anything, right? Most heroes can't do anything while they're stunned, right? So that's not just him. But the fact that his ultimate misses, because they'll drag, and then I don't understand why it doesn't turn around and hit the targets, right? Target somebody like within range, the closest hero within range, or enemy, I should say, within range, and hit them instead of just going straight and then hitting in the air, right? So a lot of his damage get wasted there. If he was to turn around and hit a target, then he'll probably be a little bit better in terms of damage. PvP, he's not doing nothing there. He dies very fast. Again, maybe it's in the build. Maybe changing this one here to damage reduction could help out with his survivability. I could try that. I'll test that out. But I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna take another look at him again, right? The second look. But that'll probably be next week. I'm not covering this guy again. He's not showing me nothing worth. And maybe I'm wrong, right? Maybe I'm missing something. I'll take that too. And I'll be okay with being wrong. But if you made it this far in the video, the word of the day is Vanguard. And if you're new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 2,000 subscribers. We're very close right? You need 130 around there of getting to 2,000 subscribers. What do you get? Updates, guides, tier lists, walkthroughs, hero spotlight, first looks, all of that fun stuff. For those that are rocking with me, let me know how your summoning went. Hopefully it was pretty good. Mine was great. 180 for 5. Pretty good. I pushed it to 200, but you know, trying to force it. But without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.